Hello, and how are you? How are things in your side of the world? I hope you're well. So, I'm going to start by apologizing for being absent for a while. I haven't actually posted any video at all this year. I'm fine, I'm well, I'm thankful, all is well. And nothing specifically has been the reason why I haven't posted. I guess life happens, been busy, juggling many things, wearing many hats. I sincerely apologize. I also want to appreciate those who've reached out to me asking when next are you going to post a video on here. I really appreciate that. Thanks for encouraging me and giving me the necessary push. Or should I say more like a gentle nudge to carry on? I'm thankful. I'm thankful to God for life, for His love, for His patience with me, for grace. And I pray for grace to be able to continue to do this. So, if this is your first time on here, I say welcome to Musings of Faith. If you've been here before once, twice, a couple of times, I say welcome back to the Musings of Faith. I'm Taye, and it's good to have you here. So I'm about to share a thought I had a couple of months ago about seasons and set times. So a couple of months ago, I looked into my garden as I enjoyed doing. And this particular day, it was raining. No, it was pouring. And I marveled at how the weather had been so hot and unbearable a few days prior to that. And now the rain had come to cool everything down and thankfully water my garden as well. So one of my favorite things to do is gardening. Oh, by the way, I have a very small garden, just a bit of context there. So yeah, I love the planting, the caring, and then eventually seeing the plants grow and the flowers come out for a show, one after the other, from early spring till late autumn, like a symphony orchestra with such harmony and precision, with the flowering plants in turn taking center stage and displaying their full glory all around the garden without missing a bit, as if they've been directed by a conductor. I know this sounds really theatrical, but that's how I feel when my garden is in bloom. I mean, even those planted not in the ground but in pots still obey their flowering time. And then the plants that are done flowering, such as the spring bulbs, die back, but they're simply actually preparing for the next flowering season. And this brought to mind the scripture from Ecclesiastes 3:11. It reads, "He makes all things beautiful in its time." Simply put, everything has its time and season. Time here refers to a set time, an appointed time. It's all in nature and everything around us, in agriculture, in botany. It's about set time, a season, and not just about the passage of time. So take the seasons, for instance, the season of summer or spring of last year is not the same as the spring and summer of this year, and they can never be. So the passage of time does not equate to appointed time or a set time. And it's the same here in the first verse of Ecclesiastes. It says, "To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven." That is the verse 1 of chapter 3. So creation has been set up to function in times and seasons. And while collectively, time and season affect all of us, but there's also individual times and seasons for whatever purpose we have or for certain events in our lives. And I know it can be quite difficult to accept or wait when those around us seem to be coming into their own season of breakthrough or joy or answered prayers and so on. But read the verse 1 again. It says there's a time for every purpose under heaven, as if every purpose has a time to execute command written into it. So like the flowers I mentioned earlier, regardless of how many daffodils, for instance, were blooming in January to about April, alliums will never flower till May or June, irrespective of how much they desire to bloom or irrespective of the close proximity of their planting schemes to daffodils. They wouldn't flower. In fact, as a matter of fact, if alliums or agapanthus, for instance, did flower in early spring, they probably would die because the season or the weather wouldn't be right for them. Of course, everything can be forced or grown artificially these days, like in a greenhouse, but I'm referring to how they would grow in the wild. So, in a nutshell, what I'm saying is that your season for whatever purpose, for whatever dream, will come regardless of how much time has passed. So, hold on, don't give up. The set time for your dream, your vision, your purpose will come. Now, while you wait, wait in hope, wait with expectation, not in resignation. Number two, prepare. Just like the flowers waiting for their turn to bloom, they prepare. They convert the sunlight, the water, everything they have been given, they convert this into food and energy in preparation for their flowering season, their showtime. So prepare for your showtime. Do what you must. Everything you've been given, your skills, your talent, the love around you, your support system, your faith, live and help other people as well. Because the set time will come. It definitely will. I hope this has blessed and encouraged you in some way. If you know someone who may need to hear this, please feel free to share. I look forward to having you back again sometime soon. And until then, have a great day. God bless you.